process, so after the fact of recording. There are other post-production tasks, which include titling, adding titles, color correction, sound mixing, and others. Let me pause and digest what we just read before we go into something else. We want to summarize and put this content into our own words. This paragraph spoke to us about what video editing is. It summarized it from our first slide, but then it also said that editing is part of many different steps. They gave us some examples of the different steps known in the post-production process or after the recording. As I continue reading, many people use the term editing to describe all of their post-production work, especially those who are in non-professional situations, those who are not in the know. Whether or not you choose to be picky about the terminology yourself is up to you. But here, we're going to be reasonably liberal. We're going to be somewhat relaxed with our vocabulary, and we're going to use the word editing to mean any of the following: rearranging, so switching things up or moving them around; adding or removing sections of video clips, or adding and removing sections of audio clips. So we just got 4 different examples of what the post-production process is. To summarize what that second paragraph stated, it shared that, well, editing could be a part of after recording, but editing also has many different steps. And editing can be used to describe either rearranging or moving or changing or updating either audio clips, video clips, sound. As I read exactly from the screen, it shares that you can also add color correction. You can include filters or other enhancements. Or you can create transitions between clips. These are all examples of what editing includes. As we see the guidance from the experts on the slide, what I want to do is next, challenge your neighbor, same person from before, and let's summarize what video editing includes. You may decide to include the definition or summary of video editing having different steps. You may name some examples of what video editing are, like color correction or filters, sound, or you may choose to state something else. Please spend about the next 3 minutes collaborating with your neighbor. What is video editing? And writing and documenting your summary. Come on, slide 2. I hate this video editing first. Your neighbor? You know your neighbor? What's your name, neighbor? What's your name, neighbor? What the heck is video editing? Okay, agree, respectfully disagree. Okay, all right. What else did you want to share with Jerkai that you saw in video editing?
That is an example
Nothing? Should we be very specific about video editing and name all of those things? Or should we be like the non-technical people and say, it's what you do after recording? What are your thoughts? I see what you're saying. What are your thoughts, Mr. Structure? Okay. All right, being technical. To you, what would you say to like a third grader what video editing is, giving them 3 technical parts? You're able to hear what he's saying? You're able to hear him? Okay. Okay, make it or record it. Okay, changing the video after you record it. Oh, adding title, I like it, okay. You don't want it muffled and stuff, I'm listening. I agree with this. Do you agree or respectfully disagree? Okay, all right. I like it. This sounds like a strong summary. Nice. Questions you have? Okay, all right. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Hello, John. Did you all see the summary of that second slide was? Okay, as a whole. Pretend like I was an 8-year-old and had no clue what it means. What would you explain that? When you say you changed something, what is that something? Are we changing what we recorded? Are we changing our clothes? Are we changing our recipe? What are we doing? Changing what we recorded, okay. Why is that helpful? I like what you're saying. Yes. What'd you capture for your second one, son? Oh, okay. All right, that's okay. We're on the second one now. It sounds like you're on the right track. Capture it down. Looking good, looking good. We got about 1 more minute, good people. All right, what you got for your second summary? Yeah. First, do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir? All right, so this is Richard, this is Ignacio. What do you want is a summary for the second slide. We're looking at the second slide now. If we were to explain something what does video editing mean, what would you say? What did you document or your think or share? We want to explain what video editing is. It could be something like taking recorded content and teaching you just some examples of the changes we have there. Adding titles that we use, rearranging to recording. Does that make sense? Okay. For that next slide, I want to hear from you all first, how you put it in your own words. As we continue, I like what I'm seeing so far. We'll probably have time for 1 more slide today. And we're on slide 3. Our heading for that is the goals of video editing. Similar to what we do, we set goals. We have a reason for doing something. Maybe a reason for our studies, a reason for going to school. We should have goals or a reason for making content. Or, in this case, editing videos. I see we got about 4 different paragraphs. I'm going to start with that first one first. There are many different reasons one would edit a video. And your approach to editing, how you go about doing so, will depend on your desired outcome. What is it that you want to create a video for? Before you begin, you must clearly define or state your editing goals, which could include any one of the 3 options below. Before we continue, our summary for that first paragraph is, have a goal in mind or a purpose or a reason for creating content. That second paragraph I'm reading, remove unwanted footage. That's one of your reasons for editing, to remove footage that you don't want. Continuing that reading, this is the simplest and most common task in editing. Many videos can be dramatically improved, greatly improved, by simply getting rid of either flawed or error or unwanted bits. Summarizing that first paragraph, one of the reasons why we may edit is to remove footage or recording that we no longer want. The second reason, I'm reading that third paragraph now, one of the goals for editing is to choose the best footage. Reading again, it is common to shoot far more footage than you actually need, and to choose only the best material for the final edit. Often you will shoot several versions or several takes of a shot, and you choose the best one when you're editing. If I were to summarize that second paragraph that we read, or I'm sorry, that third paragraph that we read, but the second reason, it's to get the best quality, the best recording, the best content. I also read in there that oftentimes it's a good habit to record more than one take and choose the best one. A third reason for editing is to create a flow. And as I read specifically on this third slide, most videos serve a purpose or a point, such as to tell a story or to provide information. Editing is a crucial, important, necessary step in making sure that the video flows or continues in a way which achieves this goal. If I were to summarize this final paragraph, one of the reasons to edit the video is to create a flow, to have the video have continuity or give a narrative, a point of view that is in alignment or in sync with what you are trying to communicate, which message you are trying to share. At this point, we're going to have one more turn and talk with our neighbor. We're going to summarize what the heck this third slide means, the goals of editing. I see there are 3 different goals that they listed. As I circulate through the room, I want to hear from the group why you think we should have goals for editing.
There's no correct.
What the heck is one of the goals of editing? All right, well, what would you add? Do you think we should have goals or reasons for editing? That slide says yes. What say you?
And then I use the 60% off.
Like sometimes the commercials I'm watching come on so loud, and the show wasn't even loud. They should have edited that a little better. Okay, good job. Nice work. Right? So what do you all got? Should we have goals when we edit? According to that slide, yeah. What do you all think? Yes, no, why or why not? They're saying don't just go in there editing willy-nilly just because. That's the reasons for doing something. You agree or disagree?
But
Okay, Richard agrees.
that's not
What
even
about
gonna go
you?
down. Usually why
Why?
kind of measure, but basically,
They should have told us.
but basically,
They just want to create content and go.
so I just have to add just one.
Oh.
Well, again,
Okay, I like what you said with that.
Oh, sure.
What say you?
so
As soon as I. Because we're still.
3 years since I literally made the
Yeah.
To make the video you
Wait,
want.
no, wait.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
I heard a lot of good collaboration today. It looks like when we return tomorrow, we will continue with slide 3 and then go to 4 and 5. Do we have any lingering questions? All right. Have an awesome day. All right. See you tomorrow.
I'm trying to get that shit done.
I'm listening. Say what room number? Okay. Okay, yes, the old cafeteria on the fourth floor.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations on finishing.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning, how you feel today?
Tired.
Why is that?
Because I want the weekend to come sooner.
You got that right. It's going slow this week, isn't it? And it's not helpful that it's so cold out. I don't like that.
Well, I'm kind of used to it by now. I mean, I used to live in Blue White, and so